Recorded Books Incorporated presents an unabridged recording of Clinging to the Wreckage by John Mortimer, narrated by Patrick Tull. This work, copyrighted 1982 by Advent Press Limited, is recorded by arrangement with Sterling Lord Literaristic. This recording is copyrighted 1997 by Recorded Books Incorporated. In this spirited memoir, John Mortimer, an esteemed former barrister, as well as novelist, playwright and journalist, relates all the paradoxes and pleasures of his double life. And now, Clinging to the Wreckage.
A man with a bristling grey beard came and sat next to me at lunch. He had very pale blue eyes and an aggressive way of speaking. "What do you do," he said at once, and without any preliminary introduction, "when your boat hits a force 10 gale in the Channel? What do you do with your female crew?" "I don't know," I said, suspecting some kind of joke. "What do you do with your female crew?" But he answered seriously, "Double your fist, hit her on the head and stun her. That way she's far less likely to be swept overboard. I stunned my female crew last Saturday. When she came round, she said, 'Shall we send up a flare?' 'Don't be so bloody stupid,' I told her. 'Make a cup of tea.'" "But isn't it very dangerous, your sport of yachting?" "Not very dangerous at all, provided you don't learn to swim. I made up my mind when I bought my first boat never to learn to swim." "Why was that?" "When you're in a spot of trouble, if you can swim, you try to strike out for the shore. You invariably drown. As I can't swim, I cling to the wreckage, and they send a helicopter out for me. That's my tip. If you ever find yourself in trouble, cling to the wreckage." It was advice that I thought I'd been taking for most of my life. Chapter 1. The distant past, when I was acting my solo version of Hamlet before the blind eyes of my father, duelling with myself and drinking my own poisoned chalice, or further back, when I was starting an English education with huge balloons of boxing gloves lashed to the end of white matchstick arms, grunting, stifled with the sour smell of hot plimsolls, which is to me always the smell of fear, seems clear as yesterday. What are lost in the mists of a vanishing memory are the events of 10 years ago. The end of the 60s, flower power and children's lib, the underground press and the alternative society seem as remote as the Middle Ages. Make love, not war, as
Sample complete. Ready to continue?